So, who makes the better burger? Is it an American diner or is it a British pub? Well, today I'm going to find out because I'm going to be trying them both to see who's best. So let's start off first with the American diner.
So the place I'm going to for the American burger is Five Guys. Now I know it's technically a fast food place, but it's the closest I could find, and I'm assuming the food is pretty similar when it comes to burgers. This one is in a pretty imposing building with the giant lettering. Let's head on in and check it out. The inside is really spacious, and I know I said Five Guys is a fast food place, but the decor to me looks like an American diner going by the movies and what you see on TV. You've got the red colour scheme and the booths to sit in, along with the high chairs in the middle. I ordered my food and chose a seat by the window so I could get a nice view looking out whilst I ate. I also chose a soft drink as my beverage, which turned out to be unlimited refills, and I just noticed that you can get different flavoured cokes, which I may have to try out. But in the meantime, let's have a quick drink before the food arrives. Right, so here is the burger meal I ordered. There are a few different items here, so let's have a closer look at exactly what I ordered. I got the bacon cheeseburger, which looks fantastic. I can't wait to try it. I went for a small fries, and if you know anything about Five Guys, it's anything but small. In fact, it could pass for a large anywhere else. I got the unlimited refill drink from earlier, and a little tub of ketchup which is self-serve. Let's dig in. I'm going to start with the fries. They come skin on and are already salted. As mentioned, I went for a small, but as you can see, you get loads. I think there's a bit of psychological trickery going on here because the price you pay for this small is pretty big. Anyway, let's try them out. Delicious. The outside is really crispy, so you get a great crunch as soon as you bite into them, and it's every chip too. You don't get any soggy ones here. Each one is just as crisp as the last. The inside is soft and fluffy with a nice potato flavour. I have to say, Five Guys do some of the best fast food fries out there, so I'm pleased you get so many of them. Although as mentioned, I think you do pay a price for it. As good as the fries are on their own, I think you need to dip them in some ketchup to really get the full enjoyment out of them. The sweet and tangy ketchup is just going to lift them up a level. Let's try it. Amazing. Right, I can't wait any longer. It's time for the burger. I went for the bacon cheeseburger. Now the famous thing about Five Guys is that you get to choose your own fillings. So let me take you through what I got. I went for some lettuce, tomato and gherkins with a bit of mayo on top. You then have the two huge burgers with cheese in the middle. Underneath you have the bacon, some fried onions and some ketchup. Let's take a bite of this giant burger. Incredible. The first thing you get is the bun. It's soft and bouncy, maybe slightly stodgy too. You then get the meaty and beefy burger patties. There's so much flavour in there and they're juicy too. The cheese adds a bit of creaminess. You have the lettuce and tomato adding a fresh crunch. The gherkins add a sour crunch which cuts through the fatty meat. The bacon is crispy and adds a smoky flavour. The fried onions add a sweet crunch, and the mayo and ketchup just add that contrasting sweet and creamy taste to combine it all together. I have to try out just the meat on its own, because after all, it is the main item of a burger, so it's important to have a good one. Here you have two. These ones look just like any other burger patty, but they are thicker. Let's go in for a taste. delicious. They definitely have a beefy flavour, that's for sure. The fact that you get two gives you a meaty bite and chew. It for sure feels like you're biting into a substantial burger. The inside is juicy, not dry at all. These are great burgers. But I think I may be able to improve them. I'm going to combo them up and add in some of those crispy fries. This should add some nice fried potato goodness. Let's try it. Amazing. What a great burger meal this was. Everything was delicious. And the fact you get to choose your own fillings is a nice option, as you can customize it to your taste. So if you like more of something or less, you can do that. There was a lot of food here though, and you do pay a premium for it. In fact, this was one of those rare occasions where I struggled to finish the meal. I did finish though, but was out of action for the next couple of hours.
What an amazing meal that was. The burger was delicious, although I'm absolutely stuffed. So the total cost of that meal was £19.15. Let's move on next to the British pub.
So the pub I decided to go to is called the Head of Steam. Located in the Headingley area of Leeds, it's your typical pub around this area, with food, alcohol, quiz nights and the odd live music night too. Let's head in and check it out. The inside is rustic with the decor and mismatched table and chairs. It looks rather small too, but there is an upstairs, so if you factor that in, it's a pretty decent sized place. The bar area is located in the far corner where you order your food and drink. I chose a nice little spot just by the window so I could get a nice view looking out whilst I ate. The menu is a good size with a lot of different options available, including gyros and tacos, which is a little unusual, but I suppose this is a modern and trendy place and more pubs are serving these foods now. The meal I'm going for today is the Head of Steam burger, right there. Plus a big glass of Pepsi Max. It's not unlimited refills like in Five Guys, but it is a pint, so big drink nevertheless. So let's have a quick drink of it before the food arrives. One interesting thing they do here is bring sauces to your table when you order food, and they look original too. You have their very own mayo, a barbecue sauce which I may have to try, a burger sauce which I have to put on my burger, and their very own tomato ketchup, which again I'll definitely be trying. Right, so here is my burger meal. It's a well presented plate of food. Let's have a closer look at exactly what you get. You get a huge burger with the pub name branded into the bun, which is a nice touch. You get a decent portion of fries that look really tasty. And then you have the drink that I ordered earlier too. Let's dig in. I'm going to start with the chips. These look to be in a more rustic style as they're unevenly cut. They come with the skin on and they look pretty good actually. Let's try them out. Delicious. The outside is crispy but with a chew. They're a little more inconsistent as some are just all crispy and some are soft, so definitely rustic. The inside is soft and fluffy with a nice potato flavour. I like these chips, but I think I would say I prefer the Five Guys ones more. Let's try out some of the sauces, as they're not just your standard Heinz or Hellmann's versions. I'm going to go with the tomato ketchup first. I've got a good layer on this chip, there's only one thing left to do. Eat it. Fantastic. You get a really deep, rich tomato flavour that's tangy and also sweet. It's a great tomato sauce. If the ketchup was anything to go by, the barbecue sauce should be great too. I'm a big fan of barbecue sauce, so can't wait to try it. It kinda looks the same as the ketchup though, but maybe darker. Anyway, let's just try it and see how it tastes. Delicious. You definitely get a smoky flavour that shines through. It's sweet and sticky. The sauces here are on point. Right, I can't wait any longer. Let's move on to the main event of this meal, the burger. Now you don't get to choose your fillings here, so let's see exactly what's included. You get the branded toasted bun on top, not one but two big burger patties with nice grill marks on them. You have some sliced gherkins, lettuce and tomato, and then a cheese sauce with ketchup and mustard. Let's take a bite. Amazing! You get a brioche bun that's slightly toasted, so it's slightly crisp but still has a soft chew. It's sweet in flavour also. You then get the two burger patties, which are really meaty and juicy. The cheese sauce is a little different to the norm, but it adds a creaminess. The gherkins add a vinegary crunch that cuts through the fatty meat, and the lettuce and tomato add a freshness and moisture, which also counters the meat. The patties themselves are full of beefy flavour, and you can really taste the flame grill taste too. They're not as wide as the Five Guys burgers, but they're thicker, so probably the same size, but they give you a more meaty bite. I need to do a combo bite here and add in some of the crispy fries. This might lift it up to a whole new level by giving the burger an extra crispy fried potato texture and flavour. Let's try it. Incredible! I almost forgot, we have a burger sauce to try too, so let's put a bit of that in the burger and see how that changes things. Amazing! What a great burger this was. I would say this is a pretty representative version of a pub burger, as most will come with a brioche bun and thicker patties like you have here. The cheese sauce is a little unusual, but still gives you that creamy flavour. The sauces were a nice surprise though, as they were really tasty and definitely went with the chips. The burger was the main event, and I finished it up in no time at all.
What a great meal that was. The burger was delicious, and so were the chips. So the total cost of that meal was £17.55. So which was the better burger? Comment down below which one you preferred. For me, I think I'm going to have to give it to the pub burger. It just had more of a beefy flavour and flame grilled taste. So they take it for me. Okay, if you like the video, click on the thumbs up icon below and click on subscribe to come along for the next food journey, and I'll see you there.